I think we can all agree that homemade tomato sauce is so much better than store-bought tomato sauce. So today I'm gonna be making homemade tomato sauce, but I'm going to be adding some grated onion to it, some nice sweet onion, and it's going to melt into the sauce and flavor the whole thing. It's really, really good. And then I'm just gonna finish it with a little bit of butter, which is going to make things a little bit rich, a little bit indulgent, just a tiny, tiny bit, and just so, so good. So it starts off with the onion. The onion is what makes this tomato sauce. You're gonna take a cheese grater, the coarse setting, and you're just gonna take your onion and you're gonna grate it just as if you were grating a block of cheese. I really like a sweet onion for this because sweet onions are the mildest onion, so it's not gonna be overwhelming. It's just gonna add a little subtle flavor to the sauce, and because we're grating it, it's gonna mix so well into the sauce too. So I finished my onion. I'm just gonna take a little brush and get all those little extra pieces right off my cheese grater. You don't wanna waste any of that goodness. You can see all the juices that come out of the onion, and that's exactly what you want because it's going to flavor our sauce and make it so much better. Ignore my tears. They are happy tears from the onions. So I'm gonna power through and add just a little bit of olive oil to the pan. You just want like a tablespoon or so of olive oil. And then I'm just gonna pop this pan right on my burner here, and I'm gonna put it on about medium heat or so, and I'm just going to let the onions sweat a little bit just so they're not raw in the sauce. So they're nice and sweated. Just cooked them off for like 2 minutes. And then I have some whole tomatoes in a can. You want really good quality tomatoes make good quality sauce. I'm gonna add the whole can in there. And then I'm just gonna take a potato masher, and I'm just going to mash the tomatoes into the onions, and you can mash them as much as you want. You can have it as smooth as you want or as chunky as you want. This is a shirt stain waiting to happen. So I'm just gonna add a little salt, and then just give this a nice stir. And you just wanna let it cook off for just a few minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, until it's simmering away and all those flavors are combined. So it's been cooking for just a few minutes. It's nice and bubbly and simmering away, and that's when you wanna take it off the heat, and you're going to add in just a few tablespoons of butter. And this is what makes it so good. Doesn't butter make everything better? I always say that, but it is so true. This is just going to add a subtle richness that is just undeniably good. So the butter has almost disappeared. The color of the sauce has actually changed a little bit. It's almost like a slight blush. And the smell has completely changed. And the final step is a little grated parmigiano reggiano. You can use some romano, you can even put some pecorino in there. And you just wanna stir in just a little bit of cheese just to let it melt off in the sauce. Just how I like it. You can put this on meatballs, chicken, pasta, but I like pasta the best, obviously. Honestly, it tastes like it took you hours to make this sauce. It is so good. And the onion just flavors and perfumes the entire thing. It's so good. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. Happy tears.
onion tears?
I don't like these.